Hey, so I have a question.
Yeah?
How come we're at like 2 instances now of the Zoros wanting to get all of that Link right?
What do you mean?
Have you played Ocarina of Time?
Yeah.
You know how in the Princess Ruto, she's like, I'm gonna marry you, Link.
I thought that was Zelda.
No, that's Ruto.
Oh, okay.
And that's the same thing in this game too. She's like, I love you, Link. This is the Zora princess.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I'm marrying Sidon.
Who?
Her
brother?
The fish dude, yeah.
I'm marrying your brother, sorry.
The game's starting. The leg of Zeg. Breg of Beg. Hey, so I have a question about this game, right?
Yeah.
How come Link getting put into stasis? I mean, no. So Link gets put into stasis for like 100 years. He comes out looking the same. That's fair, I suppose. How come Zelda, who's been in battle with Ganondorf for 100 years, comes out still the same Zelda, but everything else in the world has aged for 100 years?
Because she's the waifu.
But like, she should look like a big old gross lady, like how Impa does.
Excuse me. I can only guess that it's a result of like magic power bullshit.
It must have felt so good resting your head on that rock all those years.
I totally don't have a crimp in my neck.
You'll throw up the picture of shirtless Link that looks like Attack on Titan.
Oh boy, I'm gonna
at
crawl out of this bed.
Cutie. He has such stubby legs.
Kinda do.
Look at him, his legs are so short. He's adorable.
Have you played Legend of Ocarina of Time or whatever?
Yes, I have. What about it?
He is shorter and more adorable. I mean, he looks basically like a chibi kid.
Are you talking about Child Link, DJ?
Yeah, he looks adorable.
I'm not talking about Child Link! DJ, that's sus. That's sus, DJ.
So calling a child adorable is sus.
I mean, given the way I was just describing Link.
Oh, the way.
Maybe.
Okay, I was taking it literal as in your word, not the manner.
I suppose young Link is cute. Shake a slate.
Yeah. You notice how a lot of the games just be giving you phones
How do you
nowadays?
jump? Why is it X?
Oh, it's gonna f me up real bad.
It's like Skyrim controls.
I have been playing Genshin for so long, this is gonna really f me.
Yeah, I imagine it's gonna be hard for me to go back to Genshin 2 after this.
It'll be easy to go back to Genshin, it's gonna be hard to come back to this.
Maybe.
Yeah, sure it's old, it's been there for 1,000 years. Just waiting for you.
But I'll see, though, I say, the thing about, like, this and Genshin, okay.
Mess.
Let's see, like, Genshin is what I wanted out of a sequel to this game, because I really like the world exploration of this game. It was a step up from what I wanted from Dragon's Dogma, but the combat, as far as, like, just attacking goes in this game, is so basic.
The only times it feels really exciting is when you just dodge their attack and come back in with the flurry rush.
Yeah. And the boss battles, and, like, not just the,
Just the simple fact that there's not enough mini-bosses to populate the world, all you have is the horsemen. That's the only entertaining one.
I mean, no, there's a pretty good amount of mini-bosses, like...
You have the eye one, but it's, like, kind of bullshit.
I mean, yeah, there's the stone guys, too, and stuff. I mean, it's... But, anyways...
The stone ones are okay, admittedly. It's just, okay, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you, and then I'm gonna kill you, and then you're dead.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, it's because Genshin has that same sort of exploration that this game does, but the combat is,
Plus, I would say Genshin's a little nicer about its story stuff. It doesn't make you have to go look for it, but maybe that also makes you value it less, I don't know.
No, I actually really like that about this game, that it's just like, here's your targets, go get them.
Yeah, I like that.
And then everything else is just there for you to explore on your own. It's like Skyrim.
Okay, let me give you the mission I hate the most from this.
What's that?
The water zone.
That's the first one I went to.
It's the quest specifically. You go to each of the monuments, and it doesn't mark them down as okay. You did this one.
Oh yeah, I didn't do that one either. But see, the idea is that you mark them down on your own.
Perhaps.
That's why there's like so little like markers and stuff in the world for this game. Like it's the idea is that you do it yourself.
kind of cool, but also kind of like I'd expect at least a basic. Okay, you did this one. Don't come here.
No, yeah. At the same time, though, it should just be a mechanic in the game.
It's just a matter of convenience and making it more fun.
Give me these mushrooms.
Finally, I can consume mushroom like I'm Mario.
See, this is great too because I am one of the habit of picking up everything that there is to pick up in a game, which is why I have like 600 mint in Genshin Impact.
You know, okay, if there's one thing I gotta say about Genshin, that I wish it would increase the amount of markers you could have on your map. Because it's like, it's not enough.
It feels like as the world's gonna keep growing, that amount isn't gonna keep being sufficient.
Yeah. So it really becomes, you have to find out what's important.
Yeah!
Was there a reason you did that?
Why is jump that button?
The one thing I love about this that isn't in Genshin is the shield thingy. You know?
What?
So, like, you can't, like, slide down.
I thought I could...
No, you can't cut with a tree branch.
No, I'm trying to get the apples to fall out the tree.
This isn't Genshin, my boy.
So do you start by taking... Have you ever taken the baked apple as soon as you see this guy?
No.
Watch this.
You learn something new every day.
And he's like, oh... He's like, nah, don't worry. Help yourself. An apple. So, this is also like Doug on YouTube. Doug Reed, and he did a really funny thing. He was always like, I gotta bake the shit out of this apple. But hey, Zelda's over there, go get her. This is the Great Plateau.
Oh, I'm spouting exposition again. Forgive me.
Place of the So does that mean that this is supposed to be like the entirety of like Ocarina of Time Hyrule?
Possibly.
Because if so, it's not.
Well, keep in mind, there's like 3 alternate universes, I think.
Yeah, I know, and this is... I don't exactly know where this falls on that, but I think all of them stem from Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
So... Because there's one where Link fails, one where Link succeeds, and then one where Link succeeds and then fails again.
Bull.
Yeah, the Legend of Zelda timeline is hokey pokey, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, and there was like 3 bones of like ancient bigger things that like are like hints at the 3 timelines.
Makoto, stop it!
Makoto, I'm going to turn you into a throw rug.
I'm gonna pepper spray you, Makoto.
I actually have some pepper spray at home. You want it?
I actually have pepper spray too.
One thing I'm not gonna do with you ever.
I just hit B to try to jump.
Lol.
See, I got pepper spray because there were some dogs that were chasing me. That had at some point on my ride home, and I was like, okay, look, if these are big dogs, so if I have to defend myself, I will.
Gotcha.
Link, move! Shut up, Zelda. I'm trying to get that apple. So, also, fun fact,
go ahead.
It's not. I want.
You can slide on your
apple
shield.
so bad. Give me.
You have it now. Get the fuck out of here. I'm playing Minecraft. You want to die?
Yes. You know what that is, right there.
I know. I've done it multiple times.
No, but like, do you know about the gift that you get when you get all of those?
No.
See, Hetsu, the guy who you can trade those in for weapon slots.
Yeah.
He, if you get every single Korok seed, which I think there's 900 in
Get
total.
out of there before you die.
I got this. If you get all
really,
900,
go
I've
ahead.
got this. If you get all 900 Korok seeds, Hetsu gives you a gift, and it's a pile of shit. And so it turns out all the Korok seeds have just been shit this whole time.
Literal?
Yes, that's not a joke. It's because you even like you.
It feels so wrong for you to not be able to paraglide.
I know, right? When you get the Hetsu's gift, it's like it smells bad, and it looks like a pile of shit, but in the same color of the other Korok seeds.
Does it do anything, or is it just?
No, there's a couple things like that in this game where once you get all of the things, it's just you get a little reward item for it.
So it's a celebratory item, but it doesn't do anything.
Pretty much. Yeah. Did this? Okay.
I really don't like how the legendary weapons of like certain characters break though. In this, it's like okay, even if it's damage, can
Yeah, I know. It's like you get one and then that's it. As far
And
as
then you have to go and repair the Trident of Mofa or whatever.
Oh no, isn't it that? I think you can get another one. Like there's a certain NPC in each location that'll remake it for you, but it's
Yeah, there is. I know it's one of the water zone. It's just super annoying. I will say I did appreciate the sneak strike.
I think it's also cool when you use it on the oh my god, that slowdown. When you use it on the ninja dudes in the desert place, I think it's cool because they react as if they've gotten hit and then they just teleport away.
I will say I don't like those guys as much as I like the slimes in Genshin though. Do you even get a reward for that? Why are you doing
yes, you do. I'll show you in a second. Well, hey, so you know how when you did you know when you come to a chest from like the side he kicks it?
Okay.
There's an even better thing about that you can do that I'll show you once I find another chest.
I just wish it wouldn't take so long.
Yeah, oh my god, did you see that lousy spin attack he just did? But yeah, look, you see you can get like grasshoppers and stuff out of the grass.
Yeah, this is way better than the spin attacks in Genshin. I wish.
Yeah, that's how he does it when he's out of stamina.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, that's great. Oh.
I will say what I think Genshin does better than Breath of the Wild is it makes the parts from the enemies have a purpose. Because all you really do with them, if you don't have DLC, is you take it to the monster part guy. And even then, eventually he runs out of stuff to sell you that you'd actually be interested in buying.
Yeah.
The only other way it has a use is if you buy the DLC and get the stupid bike.
Well, no, see, there is it's useful for making potions though, and the stronger the thing, the order is like, horn is the weakest, tooth is the next up, and then the organs are the get you the best things.
Okay, you see, I didn't really go much into the potion. I mainly just did I made the food, that's
breaking
it.
Breaking pots.
The only times I did potion was like for the heat resistance one.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so here's the thing. So yeah, Link will he kicks it if you go to the side and if you're crouching.
That's nice.
It's great.
You know, okay, the bow felt way better in this than in Genshin. I'm gonna say it. You wanna know why? Because it's faster. They need to up the speed of all the bow users. It just doesn't feel good. Like, okay, just make it more like that. Make it smooth.
Wait, I'm not supposed to be here yet. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
See, that's I tried. I find myself aiming when I'm building bow users to be more towards like attack than aim shots. Ah! Okay. Oh, did you see Link's face there? Ooh, ooh.
Well, Breath of the Wild has. Finally, I can eat your meat.
That gets you that gigantic pile of meat on the bone gets you one whole steak.
You know, I will say that's probably not something I'm going to be super excited about is, okay, my weapon broke. I like several of the weapons here, but I don't like that they break after a while.
I think I liked it as a mechanic, at least early on. Later on, it kind of...
I don't hate it, it just, I don't like it.
The thing is, later on, it kind of stops feeling like it's a mechanic. But, like, no, I did one cool thing I remember. I had a fight where my weapon broke, and then what I did was I ran and picked up an enemy club, and just yeeted it at another enemy, and then ran up with my other weapon and finished him off with it, and I was like, that felt sick as shit.
I'm not saying it's absolutely terrible like some people have. I'm just simply saying I don't like it after a certain point because it's like, okay, I got this really awesome weapon.
I was sneaking. You know, hear me.
Like let's say I put through the effort to get the legendary sword, right, to fight Ganon, and it breaks. That doesn't feel good, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I like the variety of weapon, which is sort of tied into the fact that they break, but it's like, I really would like it if there was just a few, at least the legendary weapons tied to the mythos and stuff, that just wouldn't break.
That's what the Master Sword's for, though. I mean, you know, if you had all the weapons that were that strong, then you would just never use any other weapons, too.
Well, here's the argument you could have, like, the Trident. Have it do crap damage. But it never break, because then it's like, that sort of justifies it, because yeah, it'll never break, but then you could just use a thing that will break and get, like, double the damage.
I don't know, I mean, maybe there could have been more than just the Master Sword, but, I mean...
I just figured the legendary characters at least make sense, and as far as I know, the bow... the Goron doesn't use a weapon.
Sword!
The Goron character doesn't use a weapon. Just the Rito, you know, the Featherbird, and Mifa, and I'm fine with the bow breaking, honestly.
Oh, but swords are no.
No, I'm just simply saying the Master Sword and the legendary Trident from Mifa. It's like those I kind of expect to not break. Because, like, think about it. Even a legendary bow, even if the bow itself is legendary, the string isn't. I know it's an absurd sort of logic to justify it, but that's how I feel.
Please watch for falling rocks.
No, I'm gonna fall under the rock.
I don't know. I mean, I think that's the
The rock, Dwayne Johnson.
That's the oh god, Link died. That's the thing about the Master Sword though, is that it also has a projectile. Like, okay, like the two dude that like Cass and Sidon are everyone's favorite guys in this game.
Fair
At least
enough.
that fall under the actual guy archetype, not Link in girl clothes notwithstanding.
I mean, I'm not necessarily a proponent, but I'm fine with like Link with Zelda. But I did like the twist of hey, fish chick with Link. Sure, why not?
You could, but you could have Fish Man too, or Bird Man.
Honestly, I don't like the bird guy.
What? But he's big and handsome and.
He acts like Sasuke Uchiha, arrogant and but he's actually.
No, I'm talking about Cass, the guy who plays the accordion.
Oh, him. Yeah, he's cool. I thought you were talking about the other.
You're talking about Rivali.
Yeah.
So here's the funny thing about that guy, by the way, who voiced Rivali. He also voices Noob Saibot in Mortal Kombat 11.
Makes me dislike him even more.
What? Well, guess what though? He also has a mad furry streak.
But I like the Goron. He's loud, he's boisterous, but he's kind of a bro. The Goron dude.
Darun or his son? The actual like guardian guy?
Yeah, actual garden.
Oh, I see. You like bears.
Actually, no, I like twinks. I was just saying as a...
You're like...
I'm not talking sexual. I'm not talking pairing. Otherwise, I would be going straight for that Ganondorf Link.
You like King Hyrule here, don't you? Yeah.
Fuck off.
I heard a voice.
He's totally schizophrenic around the
Yeah, this man's lost his mind. How did he even get that lantern on the staff?
It's very simple. You see that metal loop? All you do is you heat it up, you pound it around the thing, and then you just attach it to the other stuff and wait for it to solidify.
The bird in the back is frozen.
It is. Because he's caught up in Rivali's gale. You're gonna take to make your way.
Can I just do this and skip? So you know what's funny is that there's a kill plane all around the world to make it so that you can't leave the Great Plateau until you complete all of the trials and get the story and stuff. They're trying to figure out ways to get past the kill plane and skip the Great Plateau, but no one knows how to do it yet. Let me get back to you on that one. Oh, he throws shit at me. Alright, now check this shit out.
Now throw the other one.
That's so satisfying to do. Food. We gotta make this stuff the Doug Reedon way.
Okay, one thing I will not do with you, I'm not going to eat a during in real life. Watching Doug or whoever else did it once was enough. I'm not doing it.
He ate it, but he didn't really have any sort of gross reaction to it.
I've heard nothing pleasant about durians.
So yeah, I've heard you either love it or hate it.
I'm not going to find out.
But durian could be really tasty.
I could also eat
What? Did you see?
Yeah, fire makes air current.
Yeah, the updrafts in this game though are a little ridiculous. My shield! Oh, that's right. I forgot how you do this shit.
Oh, you're right. In Genshin, it's like, hey, come up to it, press the thing, and then you cook.
Yeah, check it out. 420!
Finally.